they want, you know.
That I just wanted to get away from the person. It was uncomfortable, and I didn't want to have her go through the pitch when I knew I didn't want to buy anything.
It depends. Like usually the people that go out in the retail areas who are selling things, they're usually very obvious. There's usually nothing. It's usually sort of shady things like candy bars on hot days, stuff like that. It just doesn't feel right. Usually the most tactful way to say no.
Okay.
Run away. Sometimes, if they're too, if they're too aggressive, then.
Okay.
I normally, the first thing that always comes to my mind is how am I going to turn them down?
How do I get away as quick as possible without being rude?
Do I have time for this? Really?
Okay.
If I have the time.
I usually like to, I enjoy watching someone with confidence sell me something, so I welcome that. That'd be fine. I'm curious, I guess.
And just kind of made me feel like that was his business, was to try to shake you down for money. It kind of goes back to who do you believe and who you don't believe.
Get away from me.
To hurry up and get this over, exactly what they're going to be asking me or what's going on. So until I know.
I thought it was very weird.
Okay. Weird.
Very, very uncomfortable and weird. I was having a conversation with a friend about headaches, and a woman nearby said, "Oh, I have," and jumped into our conversation. It was a little bit awkward.
Okay.
Oh, at first I'm very leery. I've been approached a few times, and I'll just say I'm sorry. I don't even let them finish their sentence. But sometimes I do.
Well, sometimes it's kind of aggressive, and you're kind of like taken aback. So it's like, oh, thanks. Like, at the mall, there's all these people like, oh, I want to sell you hand cream or this or that. And it's kind of like sometimes, like I've stopped a few times, but then lately, just gets taken aback.
Really to get to the point, let me know exactly what you're selling, and I can tell you right off if I want it or not, or even if I can afford it or not. So.
Okay. I felt violated of my privacy a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
I also sometimes felt like it wasn't necessarily genuine, because when I didn't look my best, and someone would approach me on something involving beauty, and I thought, really, right now?
Yeah, I think what turns me away from them, if they come up and just vomit information to me, then I don't really want to talk to them.
Okay.
Just to keep pushing it, not pick up on the body clues of kind of trying to break off the conversation. And if they were just really tenacious about it, that would.
Don't have any sense of boundaries that they won't take no for an answer more easily enough, or they try and guilt you into trying to buy the product, which doesn't really work.
Okay.
I guess like if you say no and they keep approaching you, but I think if they're rude and aggressive, that's just not a good company.
Okay.
My pet peeve would be somebody that you obviously aren't interested and they don't give up.
Looking past me, not talking directly to me, expecting me, if they have a script or whatever they're saying, expecting me to let them listen let me listen without, really tailoring it to me, I guess, or trying to connect with me whatsoever.
Someone that probably wouldn't let you go. I don't mind taking information and taking someone's card, because what might not work for me, it might work for somebody else, and I might, be able to pass the information along, but don't not let me leave. I'm pretty blunt, so I probably would just say I'm actually what I usually say is I'm allergic.
I guess when I'm actually in a hurry and they're persistent and don't let me continue on with my day.
But I get bum rushed by people all the time that just, it's not going to be a fit, and I know that right off, so I, don't really pay attention to them.
Maybe, probably, just to make it easier.
Okay.
You have to be polite and say, I'm just not interested. Or, I get calls all the time, like, do you want to advertise in this magazine? And I just say, send me the information and we'll take a look at it. And, I'll call you if I'm interested.
Are you really going to do anything with it?
Probably not.
I think the way they approach is a big thing. You know, and not just trying to throw their information out there immediately. I think, and if they ask me questions, find out my needs, then you know that's a little more. I'm a little more open to speak with them about it then.
Okay.
If they could give me some literature that I could take home and read on my own time, that I could research, and then a contact number to get back with, I would want to give them the business, but I would want time to just research it on my own.
Dress well, who actually can explain the benefits besides short term.
Like, I like it when they're friendly. I mean, that's just, as long as you're friendly, you know, at least you can be nice about it. Maybe conversational and also like factual, like, you know, hi, I'm blah blah blah, and I have this thing, would you like to try it? Rather than like, oh, can I talk to you? Like, trying to be sneaky, but you know what's going on, so.
Probably somebody that's, well, first of all, they would have to have something that you are interested in and a good product, and then the least pushy they are and the least, I guess, aggressive towards getting you to listen to them, the more apt I would be to listen to them.
How well they connect with me and how well they display confidence not only in themselves but in the product in order for me to, you know, take that in.
I guess it depends on what they're selling. It kind of depends if I'm into it.
I guess, well, definitely the service they give. I mean, I'm in real estate, so I have to refer business to other salespeople, I mean, like the mortgage industry, the insurance industry. So whoever gives my clients the best service and makes the smoothest transaction for my client is who gets my business.
High class that is going to fit with what we want.
Their necessity, it was just really good timing, and I really did need a product, or I did need something, or guilt, because it was a way to get away and just to shell out the $12 for whatever it was that they were selling.
Well, first of all, coming up to me and let me know who you are, introducing yourself, and not just first thing is selling me your product. Let me know who you are and what you're doing, and then from there I can like kind of gauge if this is something I want to do or not. Yeah.
Awesome.
Cool.
That's all
Okay.
I need. Thank you so much for your time.
It's just be aware of the time, my time that's being taken up by the pitch, and make it as, you know, succinct as possible.
I guess mostly with respect, just that you're being, this is a two-way conversation.
Just friendly and honest.
I expect them to respect your time limitations, and if you're not interested in something, to respect that. And if they did respect that, you know, there might even be a chance they might hit you up a second time, and you might end up listening to them.
You never want to be talked down to, and whether it's someone, you know, whether you're selling to someone that's a kid or, you know, a lady and you're trying to sell lawn equipment or whatever, you know, you always talk to someone like you treat them like a friend, you know.
I would want them to be honest and upfront, because that's how I am. I would want them to say, look, here's what I'm doing, no pressure, but if you're interested in this, I think it'd work great for you. You know, I know you, I know what you like and don't like. Or even if people that didn't like me, it just appears as though this might be something that would work great for you. If you don't want to, no big deal. I'd like to give you this or give you my card in case you do know someone that would. I just don't want anyone to say, you need this, there's no, you know, no other option, you have to do it. I hate that. Oh.